blockchain, the official blockchain of UFC. Charles Oliveira is 34, ARMAN 27. Oliveira taller by 3 inches. He will enjoy a reach advantage of 1.5 inches. He's a plus 185 underdog here tonight. Never an underdog. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC lightweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a mixed martial artist, holding professional record, 21 wins, 3 losses. He stands 5 feet 7 inches tall, weighing in at 156 pounds. Fighting out of Armenia, presenting the number 4 ranked UFC lightweight contender in the world, ARMAN TSARUKYAN! And now, introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, a mixed martial artist, holding a professional record, 34 wins, 9 losses, 1 no contest. He stands 5 feet 10 inches tall, weighing in at 156 pounds. Fighting out of Sao Paulo, Brazil, presenting the former UFC lightweight champion and the number 1 ranked UFC lightweight contender in the world, Charles OLIVEIRA! And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Mark Smith.
Charles Oliveira's daughter Tyler was born in 2017. He has said repeatedly that changed everything. He went on to win 11 in a row from 2018 to 2022. And now his son Dominic is on the way, and he believes that is going to be the impetus for another jaunt to the lightweight world title.
Come on, ready? Talk, ready? Fight talk.
This crazy matchup is upon us. Charles Oliveira in yellow, ARMAN TSARUKYAN in white.
I just love that we are getting this changeover at 155. When we are seeing these guys that have been the rulers of this division fighting the young up-and-comers, we just have not seen many of them have success in these moments. TSARUKYAN promises to be different.
Of course, we saw Justin Gaethje handle Rafael Fiziev, Dustin Poirier recently against Benoit Saint-Denis. See if we get a changing of the guard, so to speak, in this one.
Oliveira is so nasty on the ground. As I said, when he was walking out, one of the best submission artists ever in any division.
TSARUKYAN's almost basing out flat. Oh, guillotine!
He's got an arm in guillotine.
That looks tight, Joe!
TSARUKYAN's in real trouble. He's in real trouble. He might go out. He might go out.
Oh, he's trying to clear the legs of Oliveira. TSARUKYAN's coming out of the shorts. Wow.
And now he's got his back. Nope, back to mount.
Punishing elbow in there for Oliveira.
This is absolutely huge for Oliveira. Early in the fight like this, to almost get him in a choke.
Yes.
And now dominating him on the ground.
And we have not seen many guys escape the guillotine of Charles Oliveira, especially when it's in that deep.
Especially early.
Yeah.
And now Oliveira just landed a big elbow. TSARUKYAN doing a great job with his legs, though. Trying to disrupt the mount.
Well, that was the difference, right? We were talking earlier about a fight. You got to defend with your legs also. You saw TSARUKYAN there using his legs to move and buck and shrimp and push. And eventually he found safety, or at least a better position than he was in against Dubrams.
Well, TSARUKYAN is very complete in all aspects of the game. His defense, his offense, his submissions. But look at Oliveira, beautiful, beautiful flow. It looked like a headbutt there for a moment. Oh, look at this, TSARUKYAN turns him over.
TSARUKYAN kept his composure under extreme circumstances, and now he finds himself on top.
TSARUKYAN is a beast on top, nasty ground and pound. Even from inside the guard, he's very, very dangerous.
Very dangerous. So powerful and so aware. He's got that good wrestling base.
There was a big elbow right there. But Oliveira has a very offensive guard. TSARUKYAN has to be very careful.
Huge night for American top team thus far. Renato Moicano, Kayla Harrison, Bo Nichols, Tsarukyan trying to keep it going. Under 2 minutes here, round one.
The way Oliveira utilizes that overhook on the left arm of Arman Tsarukyan is huge, and he can use that to set up submissions. Keep an eye on his legs as he clamps down on that right overhook.
He's trying to keep Tsarukyan in close, not allow him to gain space and posture to land any big shots on him.
EA Sports UFC 5, the gold is nice, but it's what the belt represents that matters. A legacy. Play as Holloway, Whitaker, and Weidman during their reigns with Alter Ego's Champions Series, available now in UFC 5.
Oliveira gave up on the overhooks. But that's the thing with a very... That's illegal. That's illegal.
That was illegal.
That's illegal.
That was illegal.
That up kick's illegal. Hold on. What are they doing here?
They got to give him a second.
Stop! Up! Up!
He's got to give him a second.
Grounded.
Yeah, absolutely an illegal strike.
Okay. All right?
Luckily, it hit his shoulder first, right? Because if that would have went straight to the face,
You want to see the doctor?
if that would have went straight to the face of Tsarukyan, he might have went down.
He says he's good. Now,
Yes, okay.
he wants to make
Talk
sure he
to the
goes back
doctor.
into the same position. Now, he had one knee on the ground at that time.
Walk this way a little bit. Walk this way. Close your eyes. Close your eyes.
What's the doctor doing here?
I mean, he said he's fine.
The doctor's trying to see if he's stunned.
All right. You good?
1 point less or what?
No, you want the position? All right.
You might have
Said
heard
he has 1
Tsarukyan.
point less.
He was grounded. Do not do that again.
So not going to be a point deduction.
You guys good? Time in. Fight.
And we resume the action with a minute to go in the round.
Arman needs to take advantage of this position here. Oliveira's trying to control his wrist. When he controls your wrist, you got to take that elbow over the top and try to slice it into your opponent.
He's also going with a high guard here. He's trying to set something up. And Oliveira is very good at setting things up off his back. He tried to set up a triangle after he landed that up kick. Tsarukyan lands an elbow.
2 of them, back to back, by Arman.
But those overhooks by Oliveira are huge. When you fight a very high-level guard specialist, you cannot put your arms on the mat. You can't put your hands on the mat. Look at this. Oliveira switched over. Back up to his feet. Nicely done by Charles.
Nice knee by Tsarukyan, greets him on the way up.
Nice knee to the body by Charles.
Oh,
An elbow over the top.
Spinning attack to the body lands for Tsarukyan. That round had a little bit of everything. Corner Cam brought to you by Prime Hydration, the fastest growing beverage in history, and the official sports drink of UFC with only 25 calories, 0 added sugar. BCAAs and electrolytes now available at Walmart.
Breathe. The fight is really good. Whenever you get close to him, keep that high guard left side. Okay. Listen. Whenever you get a distance with him, I want you to win 1 for front kicks. Okay. Let's try it. Listen. You got him under him. You listen. You have to get whenever you fall under him. You do not let his arm out. Okay?
Here we see early in the round, he slipped off the kick. Oliveira gets a hold of the arm-in guillotine, jumps to guard. And this was tight. And this was good enough to finish most people in the division, but not this guy. Tsarukyan turns him around, lands a big elbow. A lot of everything in that round, but a lot of what we expected.
Shades of Alexander Volkanovski and Brian Ortega, UFC 266 back in 2021. You wonder if the Volk man was watching at home or I think he's actually here, but as Tsarukyan showed you all that heart and resolve to escape that guillotine in round 1. Here we go with round 2 of a possible 3. Oliveira in yellow, Tsarukyan in white.
Tsarukyan has a very sneaky left high kick off the front leg. He does it with no
Good right hand there by Oliveira. Tsarukyan ate that.
Fingers, Arman.
Oliveira keeping that guard closed, ate a knee to the body. Tonight's social media post brought to you by The Fall Guy, starring Ryan Gosling and Emily Blunt, only in theaters May 3rd.
Tsarukyan with a nice jab.
Oh!
Look at that.
Tsarukyan told us he had a combination he wanted to finish his fight with. A Superman punch and a high kick.
Right.
He said, maybe I'll get a bonus. I said, you throw a Superman punch and then follow up with a high kick to end Charles Oliveira, you're getting the bonus, my man. But right now, he's been on his heels a little bit, but his striking does look really good.
Great scramble by Oliveira. Beautiful job getting back up to his feet.
Tsarukyan's doing a really good job with his posture. By keeping his head and chest up, it's making it difficult for Oliveira to face him. Charles needs to take that left arm back over and try to underhook Arman Tsarukyan, or he's going to get dragged down to the mat.
But if he can rotate towards his left, and if Arman does not have control of his body, he could get a hold of that guillotine.
Yep.
I mean, he's got a nasty guillotine, and that arm is in tight.
But that posture, right? The posture, he's got to stay so committed to staying upright if you're Arman Tsarukyan.
Yeah, Oliveira's put himself in a dangerous position holding that, and Arman took advantage of it.
I love the way Arman finished that takedown right there. He took his right knee and he elevated Oliveira up off the ground and then rotated him to put him down. So he essentially shelved him with his inside knee. Beautiful takedown there by Tsarukyan.
Hart tools with over 100 power tools that all run off the same 20-volt battery. Hart, available at HartTools.com and Walmart.
Oliveira does such a good job with the overhooks. You see it again. His left arm wrapping around the right arm of Tsarukyan. That prevents a lot of the ground and pound, a lot of the posturing up. Also, it puts that right arm in danger. So he's utilizing his shoulder to try to create some space, but Oliveira's got like a crocodile clamp down on that arm. Yeah. Now he's free.
Coach Dean Thomas, what do you have, good sir?
Fellas, I can't state how special the guard of Oliveira's is. However, Tsarukyan is doing such a good job of nullifying his guard just with head control. Now notice how Tsarukyan keeps his head under Oliveira's head. That nullifies his guard. That keeps him from being able to do pretty much anything. So keep an eye out for that.
Couple slicing elbows there from Oliveira. Under 2 minutes here, round two.
Tsarukyan's got to be very careful in these transitions to get caught in a triangle.
But he picks up on it immediately. You saw right there where Charles threw his legs up. Arman immediately got his head and chest up.
Yeah.
You can't be one arm in, one arm out. You got to have both in, or you got to have them both out.
So he's very
you're dependent on the top.
Can't have a better guy coaching you to face Charles Oliveira than Marcos D'Amata. Pahupa to our immediate right.
Oliveira does such a good job of avoiding the ground and pound. And a lot of it is the overhooks. Look at that overhook on the right side.
Well, you'll get one in every now and again, but you'll never get any sustained offense because he's constantly wrist fighting and he's overtime trying to hook you back in close to him.
Yeah, he's either grabbing the back of your neck or he's grabbing an overhook. Very difficult to hit him clean.
And when you're on the bottom, space is your enemy. You cannot allow your opponent to get space to land ground and pound. Right now he's controlling that, but he's losing. Right, because Tsarukyan's controlling him and throwing punches.
Oh, some Charles open.
Oh, that one got through it. Those got through it. Those are big. There's another one. He's slicing with these elbows.
Because off the wrist, when Charles is holding the wrist, he sliced the elbow on the top.
Oh, Tsarukyan's getting on.
Oliveira trying to return fire with elbows off of his back, but he is leaking now late round two.
Tsarukyan's looking up at the clock. He's probably just kind of trying to hold this position, get off some ground and pound. Oh, another one.
Right hand hold.
Slicing.
Maybe a late submission attempt, perhaps not. Oh, big round two.
Ooh, we had a triangle.
Tsarukyan.
Breathe. Breathe. Just breathe right now. Just breathe. Oh, look. We won the first. We lost the second. Okay. Listen. We won the first. Okay. Yeah, we lost the second. Okay. Listen, I think, listen, we cannot be under him again. Listen, you have to.
Right here, you see the right hand by Oliveira lands to start the round, but watch this axe kick. Look at the flexibility of Tsarukyan. I mean, look at that, man. Leg straight up in the air. Axe kicks Oliveira. Then look at him shove that leg. I love that takedown. Big elbow from Tsarukyan that cuts Oliveira. And another one. Right there.
Well, coming up in 2 weeks, winner of 6 of his last 7, Mateus Nicolau looking to take out another ranked contender. He draws the former world title challenger, Alex Perez. Main card, 7 p.m. Eastern, April 27th on ESPN. We'll see if Charles Oliveira can channel that shoot-to-box spirit here. 3rd and final round between lightweight contenders.
And if you're generous and you really value submissions, Oliveira got the big submission off in the first round with the top control. Arman controlled the second part of that round, so a very close round 1.
Yeah, very
Arman round 2.
Yes.
This fight could potentially go down to this round.
It could.
Or it could be 2-0 Arman.
Yes.
But I bet Oliveira realizes now that grappling from his back, is not the best way. And Tsarukyan gets right back to the clinch. And like Dean said, Tsarukyan is doing a really good job in the head position battle. That's allowing him to control Charles Oliveira.
Nice knee to the body by Charles. And he spun him around.
Short elbow lands for Tsarukyan. Anyone's fight with under 4 minutes to go.
Boy, this is one of those fights where I really wish it was a 5-rounder.
Good job defensively there by Dubronx. But Tsarukyan has been wicked efficient with his striking game tonight.
Yeah, he has. He's done a good job of staying patient and controlled in the stand-up just to get to the point that he can enter for his takedown attempts.
The Fall Guy, starring Ryan Gosling and Emily Blunt, only in theaters May 3rd. Nice jab by Tsarukyan. Oliveira's pace has waned a little bit.
Tsarukyan's doing a really good job of keeping Oliveira pushed against the side of the octagon.
Nice kick to the body.
One thing that's missing from Charles Oliveira's game tonight is generally when guys come close in contact with him, he lands a bunch of knees. He has not been able to do that tonight. And Tsarukyan gets another takedown. His level changes and his explosiveness is so good that Charles is not having an opportunity to react.
Charles has got the neck, but it's hard to see. Nope, he only has one arm.
Now perhaps the clock starting to work against Oliveira a little bit. Tsarukyan trying to maintain position. Mark Smith, the referee, watching intently overhead. Oh, nice elbows.
Charles eventually had to let go of that neck. And now Arman is on top inside control. In a crucifix.
Tsarukyan wants to get back into that half guard though. It's just better to control when you got something controlling the bottom half.
Oh, what a beautiful back take.
Beautiful back take there by Tsarukyan.
He can't get that second hook. Charles is defending, so he let go of the back. Charles did a great job of shucking off those hooks. But Arman's on him. Nice knees to the body.
Arman has done a really good job this fight, getting to the positions that he's most comfortable in and really forcing Oliveira to fight his fight.
Dealt with Oh, he's up.
submission attempt here, under a minute to go from Oliveira.
Oliveira trying to get us. He's trying to give him the guillotine feel, and he's going to try to switch to the darts.
He's got it.
Yep. See? He gave him the guillotine feel. There's only 20 seconds left, though.
He's in deep.
He's in deep. Oh, he's trying to finish him here.
Thumbs up there from Tsarukyan. Looks as though he may in fact survive.
Arman just stayed patient there.
There's the fire horn. Tsarukyan staying composed late and believes he has done enough in rounds 2 and 3 potentially to take Charles Oliveira's #1 ranking at 155
Boy,
pounds.
this is all about how well you value submissions. Because that very tight guillotine in the first and that very tight darts attempt in the third could be pivotal in how the scoring of this fight goes. It really depends on how the judges feel.
Arman Tsarukyan pursuing a conversation here with Dana White.
Right here you see Charles land the kick. Arman falls. Charles jumps on the guillotine. Had it very tight. Arman stayed patient, took his time, worked his way through the guillotine attempt. Charles ultimately got top control. Some elbows, landed some good shots on top until Arman reversed him. Second round, all Tsarukyan. He did a beautiful job taking him down, controlling Charles Oliveira. Third round, great control again by Arman Tsarukyan. Fought a very good fight in that third round. Only mistake he made was this submission attempt. But a great fight put together by Arman Tsarukyan.
So much sportsmanship going on in there. I saw Pahumpa just pour water in Charles Oliveira's mouth, by the way. Well, UFC X, the immersive 2-day fan experience, back June 28th and 29th. Get access to your favorite athletes, live programming, meet and greets, and all the fan favorite activities you have come to expect. Tickets are on sale now. Scan that there QR code. We'll see you in Vegas this summer. Charles Oliveira in the corner there with the renowned Diego Lima and his shoot-to-box contemporaries. American top team trying to move to 4-0 on the night. And Arman Tsarukyan trying to move one step closer to Islam Makhachev and UFC lightweight gold and glory. All right, the official decision brought to you by Heart Tools, with over 800 quality tools to maintain your home, yard, and car, available at Walmart. Here now with the scorecards, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. Mike Bell scores the contest, 29-28, Oliveira. Adelaide Burr scores it, 29-28, Tsarukyan. And Rob McCarthy has it, 29-28, for the winner by split decision,